Probably should have said this at the beginning, but vibe coding is just using AI to code or develop software. Same thing. So for some technical fundamentals, I'm going to go over some AI concepts. And I'm going to go over some software engineering concepts. And I'm going to try to keep it to just enough so that you know enough to be dangerous and then learn by doing. So first of all, what's an LLM, a large language model? Let's focus on the word model. And I like to think of this just like a weather model. So I'm sure you've all seen like the weather forecast. The weather forecast, or any predictive model, all it does is take a lot of inputs and then guesses what the output's going to be. So for a weather model, just based on a ton of readings, let's say 200 different readings, it'll say, okay, tomorrow the temperature will be whatever. You can also make a model for, let's say, height of students in a high school, right? So given their exact age, their gender, their ethnicity, their whatever, like the height of their parents, based on all these different factors, right? It can be based on 5 factors or 100 factors. Based on all these different inputs, you get some output, which could be the weather forecast or a specific height, right? A prediction. So that's the M in LLM model, right? What an LLM, a large language model, is doing is just based on all the different words you just said. So for example, if you go into ChatGPT or Claude or any of these tools and you write a sentence like, for example, if you write in there, what is an LLM? What it's doing is based on those inputs and based on all the information it's trained on, which is basically the entire internet, it's guessing what the next word is. So if you say, what is an LLM? Based on all the different articles on the internet explaining what an LLM is, it's going to predict that the next word that it needs to say is an LLM is, right? That's just the next set of words would be that, just logically speaking, right? You can almost intuitively guess what the next word would be to any question. All right, what is an LLM? An LLM is, and then it just based on all that data it's been trained on, continue. And that's all it's doing. It gives this sort of strange sense that it knows things, but it doesn't really know things. It's just based on a ton of information. There's a model that's predicting the next word.